If you're entering the new year successful but a little unsettled, don't worry, you are not alone. See, there's a ceiling that many six-figure women hit, and it can be confusing. And as a matter of fact, no one prepares you for it. Hey, I'm Boyd-Gill, the Luxe business mentor and the creator of the Luxe scaling system. Let's get started. If this video resonates with you by the end and we've not connected yet, do me a favor and make sure that you subscribe and like this video. So what is the invisible ceiling? It's not a revenue cap. As a matter of fact, it has to do with your leadership. I know it sounds weird, but let me tell you a little bit more. The truth is, your business was built on a former version of yourself. Yes, you may be presenting as the same person, but the leader that you were when you first started your business is very different than the leader that you are today. And what you're trying to do is grow or scale based on that older version of a leader. And this is where the ceiling starts. Suddenly, growth starts feeling a little resistance. You feel like you're doing all the right things, but there are no true returns. So something has shifted in the business. Something has shifted in the way that you lead. And the version that you're trying to get to hasn't been able to blossom. There's something that's keeping you back from becoming that version of the leader that you need to be in order for you to grow and scale the way you truly desire. Plain and simple, this is not stagnation. You're in the midst of a transition. This ceiling shows up for women just like you. You're capable, you're disciplined, you're responsible, and you're smart. See, as a high performer, it's very easy to default to effort. The more skills I have, the more I work, the bigger the outcome should be. And so you keep trying to push more effort. And the problem is your spirit is getting crushed because that effort is not translating to the outcome that you really know that you deserve and that you really want. Your responsibility is starting to increase, and this sometimes causes overwhelm. The problem is your identity is outpacing the structure that you currently have. It's a total mismatch. And I'm sorry to say that no one tells you that leadership has seasons. This is the lesson that many of us have to learn. Now you find yourself on an emotional roller coaster and you're concerned because no one's speaking about it. So you're quietly frustrated, and maybe you don't have peers or a circle where you can discuss it because it appears that you're successful and you don't have any problems. But the truth is things feel like they're crumbling around you. And then you don't complain because you don't want to feel ungrateful. You know that you are positioned in a place that many women business owners get a chance to get to. If you've ever listened to me speak about this before, we know that only 12% of women business owners will get to 100,000 or more in their business. And then when we're creeping towards 250,000, only 6.2% of those women will get to the 250,000 point. So you don't want to appear ungrateful. You're like, whoa, maybe I shouldn't complain. You know, I'm supposed to be okay. But the truth is, I'm not. So now you have this internal dialogue that you're dealing with, and you're trying to figure out, how do I navigate it? And you're navigating it in isolation. Those quiet thoughts, the quiet stories that you tell yourself, it can be diminishing. And the longer that you sit in that by yourself, the longer that you end up on this roller coaster ride. So this is where it's important that you have an awareness that These things start to happen, but there is a way to get beyond this point. The biggest mistake that happens is women will start to internalize this as failure. I've been there before. So if this resonates with you, know that you're not behind, you're going through a season. In the next few videos, I'll be naming exactly what changes growth at this level. So you want to make sure that you don't miss them and you get your notifications on so that we can go through this journey together and get on the other side. Finally, if this helps you to name something that you've been feeling, let me know in the comments. Talk to you soon.